With half a month still to go before Christmas, schools across China have already begun stamping out all traces of the holiday spirit. Yet 10 years ago, Xi Jinping happily traveled to Finland and took smiling photos with Santa Claus, grinning from ear to ear. The double standard is so obvious that the official slogan of cultural confidence instantly cracks apart. Meanwhile, the influencer, Hu Qinyu, the transcender, exposed the real face behind China's so-called positive energy through raw street interviews, tearing off the golden filter laid over everyday life. When joy itself is censored and state narratives crumble, you begin to see that cultural confidence is nothing more than an illusion built on power, clearly revealing the gap between this nation and the concepts of freedom and happiness. Don't miss the next drop. Subscribe and hit the bell. Schools crack down early. Christmas is banned before it arrives. Even though Christmas is still a few weeks away, the Chinese authorities are already in combat readiness mode. Numerous internal notices have surfaced online. Schools in Fujian and Zhejiang have issued early warnings. No student is allowed to hold any activity under the pretext of Christmas. Holiday atmosphere is strictly forbidden. Xiamen Institute of Technology even posted a notice titled, "Regarding student organizations being prohibited from holding activities related to Western festivals." The wording is explicit. All clubs are forbidden to hold events in the name of Christmas, Valentine's Day, or any Western holiday. Not even promotional posts are allowed. If anyone dares to violate the rule, public criticism, disqualification from awards, punishments designed to silence complaints. A youth league committee in another Zhejiang school went even further, micromanaging down to individual social media accounts. Santa hats? No. Christmas trees? Forget it. Reindeer? Doesn't exist. On Christmas Day itself, students were strictly banned from posting any Christmas-related content on Moments, QQ Space, or short video platforms, not even a repost. The notice also emphasized that all public promotional platforms must not publish, promote, or hype any Christmas content. Violators would not only face criticism but could receive vague, damaging, negative records in evaluations. A student in Hubei posted a reminder, "Don't post anything about Christmas Eve or Christmas." Some teachers even ordered class monitors to check who had a Santa hat on their profile picture, with violators losing 0. 5 academic credits, apparently even stickers and emojis now qualify as academic misconduct. On December 10th, a flower shop owner in Jiaxing, Zhejiang complained online that the Christmas-themed storefront he spent half a day decorating was forcibly ordered to be removed. Hours of work gone in a moment. Netizens ask, are we now censoring happiness? Many online users were bewildered. They can ban this too? Do we now need to report joy for approval? One person mocked, "You loudly push to promote the Lunar New Year globally, yet forbid people from celebrating other people's New Year." Others listed the inventions of modern civilization, cars, trains, planes, phones, the internet, computers, all invented abroad. Should we ban those too, by your logic? Another side. Festive cheer is humanity's reward to itself. Young people's happiness is the hope and light of every nation. Yet this government somehow treats joy as a sensitive word, banning even Christmas celebration. What exactly are they afraid of? On X, Twitter, writer Cui Qinghao shared images of Japan during Christmas season, cities sparkling from north to south, shops bustling with sales and decorations, the entire country glowing. The contrast with China, where shops fear displaying Christmas trees or lights, and even New Year decorations must wait until after December 25th, was stark. He noted, December 25th is a booming business day in Japan, but in China it has become a political minefield. The world celebrates while China pretends the day does not exist. When a single holiday can be labeled a crime, it shows how far China's public mood has been pushed into absurdity. Even joy requires censorship. Then he delivered a chilling line. Like the DMZ or the Berlin Wall, China also has a wall, but it is not built at the border. It is built inside every Chinese person's heart. But then, a detail emerged, a photo shoot with Santa Claus. The internet never lacks observant users. This time, someone dug up an old, forgotten photograph and instantly exposed the hypocrisy. Back in 2010, when Xi Jinping was still vice president, he traveled to Finland and took part in a special visit to Santa Claus Village in Rovaniemi, 815 kilometers north of Helsinki. Local media published photos of Xi standing side by side with Santa Claus. The village's manager recalled that she was beaming with joy, smiling so broadly that his mouth could hardly close, showing absolutely no sign of being corrupted by Western festivals. Predictably, netizens reacted. You tell the people not to celebrate Western holidays, yet you yourself flew to Finland to meet Santa Claus. The double standard was impossible to ignore. Blocking others' holidays equals cultural confidence? China's crackdown on Christmas did not start recently. The trend goes back decades. As early as 2006, 10 philosophy and education PhDs from top institutions like Peking University and Tsinghua co-signed an article urging citizens to awaken national consciousness and resist Western cultural expansion. They warned people to be cautious of Christmas, criticizing businesses for Christmas marketing. The narrative of holidays as cultural infiltration already existed. In Xi Jinping's era, this trend intensified. Cultural confidence is loudly preached, but in practice, it often means rejecting Christmas. In 2017, Hunan issued a harsh directive telling all party cadres and their families not to blindly follow Western festivals or participate in any Western religious activities. In 2018, the crackdown escalated. Many universities and middle schools prohibited students from celebrating or even mentioning Christmas on social media. Governments in Hebei, Guizhou, Guangxi banned shops from displaying Christmas decorations. That same year, China revised its regulations on religious affairs, tightening control over house churches. Christmas naturally became a focal point. By 2023, some regions even banned small home Christmas gatherings. One netizen summarized succinctly, "The CCP's cultural confidence is just a facade. What they are really resisting is anything tied to universal values or human rights. The confidence they defend is merely their own distorted, authoritarian ideology." Hu Chenyu Feng exposes positive energy. Aside from the worn-out slogan of cultural confidence, the CCP's other propaganda pillar is the ritualistic requirement of positive energy. Recently, Bilibili creator Bangda Wawa has gone viral by exposing the absurdity of this positive energy apparatus. In his video, "Everyone Works for Their Dreams," he walks the streets late at night, interviewing people working overtime just to survive. He asks, "Why are you working this late?" A passerby answers honestly, "For a living." Then he hands them money, and immediately their answers change. No, it's for the scenery, for preserving Chinese cuisine, for dreams, ideals, missions, and aspirations. This theater of absurdity made viewers instantly understand. Bangda Wawa wasn't mocking propaganda, he was reflecting it back to the system itself. Today's CCTV isn't just whitewashing reality, it's actively testing the audience's memory and tolerance. On November 28th, CCTV released a short film about a food delivery worker. They meant to depict a beautiful life, but accidentally created a parallel universe. The delivery worker was actually an actor who proclaimed, "Delivering food allows me to admire the scenery at any moment." He sped between orders, effortlessly taking pictures with a handheld camera, as if food delivery were a kind of urban sightseeing job. As if 3 months of deliveries could get you a photography exhibit. As if the struggles of the working class were poetry and camera angles. But real delivery workers? They are chased by platforms, time pressure, and bad reviews. They run red lights, skip meals, sacrifice rest. What they hold is not a camera, but sweat, anxiety, algorithmic deadlines, and endless penalty notifications. In short, people fight for survival in reality, while the propaganda machine self-congratulates in a scripted fantasy. This positive energy plus hardship aesthetic filter triggered widespread anger, especially from real delivery workers. The criticism was overwhelming. It's not just whitewashing, it's openly insulting the audience's intelligence. This isn't positive energy, it's storytelling with zero shame. 3 months of deliveries giving you a full set of camera gear and time to shoot scenery? Even fairy tales aren't written this badly. Some pointed out, once a media system relies on fiction to sustain its narrative, its credibility doesn't erode gradually. It collapses. When audiences confirm repeatedly that the scenes are staged, the stories are scripted, and the people are actors, questioning, rejection, and eventual abandonment becomes inevitable. What does cultural confidence mean to you? How will you spend Christmas this year? ***. Dear viewers, what does your idea of cultural confidence look like? And what will your Christmas look like this year? Share your thoughts in the comments.